COVID-19 hurt local restaurants in Georgia. According to the Georgia Restaurant Association, 30% of Georgia restaurants closed permanently due to the pandemic. Therefore, at Restaurant Rapport, we are committed to help locally owned restaurants in the state of Georgia through their struggles and offer them the best recommendations, such as how to improve customer service, the restaurant's image, and how to manage the reviews online. Here at Restaurant Rapport, we understand that negativity can hurt the reputation and the future of restaurants. Our team at Restaurant Rapport will always be dedicated to give our clients the best advice so you don't have to think twice. COVID-19 hurt local restaurants in Georgia. According to the Georgia Restaurant Association, 30% Restaurant Rapport was established in 2021 post-COVID, when 6 of my college colleagues and I did a group project where we noticed a steady decline in restaurant service due to COVID-19. We felt a passion to make a difference. Restaurant Rapport is a co-founded private company. Our services has helped 50 restaurants within the first year and have a steady 5 clients a month since. Our clients have had increased foot traffic, online orders, overall customer satisfaction, and raised quarterly revenue on average by 25%. Received the Industry Excellence Awards presented by National Restaurant Association. Had various media coverage from web-based blogs to WSB-TV Atlanta. For self-information and for context, my name is Meredith. I graduated from the University of West Georgia with a bachelor's degree in mass communication and a minor in marketing. I am one of the 7 team members who founded Restaurant Rapport. My responsibilities at Restaurant Rapport is not only to do research on my clients and give them advice on how to make their restaurant better, but also how to help them market their restaurants to the general public. The restaurant that I have selected to review is Casa Vieja. Casa Vieja is a locally owned Mexican restaurant that was founded in 2002 by Susana Alvarez. Its location, Peachtree City, and it hires a minimum of 12 employees. Casa Vieja is known for their authentic Mexican food and margaritas. Casa Vieja is one of the top recommended Mexican restaurant in Peachtree City, Georgia. And I have some few recommendations on how to help Casa Vieja remain one of the top recommended restaurants in Peachtree City, Georgia. 3 of Casa Vieja's competitors are Mike and C's Family Sports Grill, Azul Tequila, and Qdoba. What all 3 restaurants have in common with Casa Vieja is that they're mostly known for their food. One thing different from Casa Vieja's competitor, Mike and C's, is that Mike and C's is known to serve sports foods such as hamburgers, hot dogs, wings, and Casa Vieja is known to serve Mexican foods such as tacos, nachos, fajitas, and tamales. Google Reviews commentator Patricia Boggs says, "First time, enjoyed our visit, food service and price was great. We will be back." So, 2 of Casa Vieja's biggest strengths is that their prices are decent, meaning they're very low, and that Casa Vieja is also known for their friendly service. Yelp commentator Ray W. mentions great food, fast, tastes great, and plenty of it. If you go away hungry, that is your problem. Which brings up an interesting point. Another strength of Casa Vieja is that they are known for their fast service. When you order Casa Vieja, it typically takes 15 to 20 minutes for the food to get out of the kitchen. One of Casa Vieja's biggest weaknesses is that it can get crowded in the restaurant during its busiest hours. Casa Vieja's building inside is not that pretty big. Another weakness of Casa Vieja is that the air vents aren't always clean. For example, one Yelp commentator, Lily KB, says revolting, "I was eating, I happened to look up, I was mortified. The air vents had mold and mildew all over them. As studying biology all throughout high school, I have learned that mold and mildew particles spread very easily. This could definitely be a health code violation. Any person who suffers from specific lung conditions such as lung cancer, asthma, or bronchitis can be fatal. Very disappointed." So therefore, Casa Vieja needs to check their air vents every once in a while. One final weakness of Casa Vieja is that the food doesn't always taste spicy or mild or how it's supposed to taste. For example, one Google review commentator, Norm Duncan, says, "Decent food, good service, no spice or heat in the food, so it was a bit bland. Wednesday night is $5 house, 12-ounce margarita." Two opportunities for Casa Vieja is to offer discounts on holidays such as Cinco de Mayo, since they're known for low prices, and add more side options to their entrees since they're known for good food overall. One last big opportunity that Casa Vieja can take advantage of is these online delivery platforms such as DoorDash and Uber Eats, especially since Casa Vieja has done a lot of takeout orders in the last 2 years. Two big threats for Casa Vieja is on Friday and Saturday nights, it's usually a competition between customers for the restaurant next door called Mike and C's Family Sports Grill. And typically during Friday and Saturday nights, since they're usually busy, people will tend to go to another restaurant when they see that there is a bunch of people waiting and that it looks crowded inside. One last big threat to Casa Vieja is the Mexican restaurant across the street, Qdoba, is known to serve food in larger quantities with more sides to their entrees. My two recommendations for Casa Vieja is simple. As I mentioned earlier, Casa Vieja should check their air vents on a daily basis, such as before the restaurant opens or when the restaurant closes. Casa Vieja should also take advantage of Uber Eats, DoorDash, or any online platforms, because that would really ramp up business and, of course, revenue. My last two recommendations for Casa Vieja are simple as well. Casa Vieja should add more sides to their entrees. Plus, they should make sure their food is at the exact temperature when taken to the customer. In conclusion, it is good for restaurants to know what commentators on Yelp, Google Review, and other review websites say about them. Based on the positive and negative comments on review websites, this can help a restaurant perform a SWOT analysis so they can figure out what they need to improve on and what they can continue to do well on. Local restaurants can strengthen their position against competitors by advertising their food more publicly. They can also create discounts on special occasions, such as they can have a free drink, alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Restaurants should also take advantage of new inventions and opportunities built for restaurants. For example, restaurants that have a lot of takeout orders should take advantage of Uber Eats and DoorDash. I have enjoyed helping Casa Vieja and how they can improve on weaknesses and threats. The employees should always take complaints seriously so that they know what they can improve on. Casa Vieja is one of the best local restaurants to dine in at Peachtree City. And at Restaurant Report, we believe it's a good thing that restaurants have a reputation like that. For more information on Restaurant Rapport and I, just go to my website, meredith.henry@rrrapport.com, or email me, meredith.henry@restaurantreport.com, or call me at 678-134-2345, or find this information on the back of the keychain. Thank you for reaching out to Restaurant Rapport for consulting advice for improvement. We enjoyed helping Casa Vieja and look forward to helping other restaurants in the future.